What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys starting on time. We got hands up already. Orlando's in the building, got his hand up. All right, everybody, hands up. How y'all have questions? We didn't even start the webinar yet. We're gonna get to as many questions as we got today. Today, we got two special guests here. Yes, you are in the right webinar, Anthony. If you got questions, guys, definitely drop them in the question and answer section to make sure that we can get to as many questions as possible. We are up to 400 attendees. You are in the right webinar if you have come to find out how to liquidate business credit cards. And I'm going to give you something incredible. All right, incredible today. We got a couple of great panelists. Kev, you're on the call, bro. Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm on the call, bro. It's not giving me, it says you got to give us access to start our videos. So
start your videos. All right, hold on 1 second, everybody. Let me pause the record button. All right. So listen, this is going to be the shortest webinar ever, right? We're not going to waste no time. We're going to come with the heat and we're going to get out of here, right? We're not going to waste nobody's time. I always tell everybody, we're not wasting anybody's time whatsoever whenever we do this stuff. So you got the chat. If everybody is ready for us to start, drop a 1 in the chat right now. Let me know you guys are ready. I want to know the energy is there. I want to know you guys are ready to learn how to liquidate your credit cards. And listen, I was actually being real low key with the promotion for this, right? I said we're gonna teach you guys how to liquidate your credit cards, but it's gonna be even crazier. It's gonna be even crazier than that, right? But from jump, we're just gonna give some stuff away, right? From jump, we're gonna give some stuff away. So Kev, talk to the people real quick. People are DMing me about the grants you were talking about. People were texting me like, what is Kevin talking about? These grants, these programs, these documents that we're gonna get to start our business. Kev's gonna talk about that first. And then we got my man Trap. We got my man Jeremy all the way from Atlanta, who's gonna show you guys how to liquidate your credit cards. Listen, this play is crazy. And we're giving it away for free tonight. This play is crazy. Kevin, talk to the people real quick. We got new people that probably don't know you, bro. So introduce yourself, CEO of 1990. Talk to the people real quick, bro.
Man, how do they not know me, man? So for those who don't know me, I'm Kevin Dulcie, CEO of 1990 Business Consultant. Business 1990 has been around for about, what are we at? For year 5 right now, Hearn?
Year 5, bro.
I quit my job and started my entrepreneurship life. So 1990 is similar to like a LegalZoom and Rocket Lawyer. What we do here is we register business entities. We help trademark your business. We also write business plans and we help consult. So my background, for those who don't know me, I worked in tech. I was a VP and a president at a few companies. One of the ones that many of you might know is Triller. And the reason why you guys might know Triller is because Triller does Versus. So for everybody that was watching Versus during the pandemic, yes, Triller is the owner of Versus. I was a VP of Strategic Partnerships and Investor Relations over there. I helped raise over $150 million.
Talk heavy.
To give us that $5 billion valuation. And then I took my coins and I dipped and started my own company. So, you know, I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to give away free shit. To be as transparent as possible because I want everybody to win. That's my goal. My goal is to make sure that everybody is successful. My goal is to make sure that everybody becomes a future millionaire or a billionaire. My slogan, like I typically say, if billionaires can do it, why can't you? Is because I know that, you know, everybody was a regular person all at one point. Everybody was just grinding and doing everything that they needed to do to get in a position that they needed to get in. So Herm, right off the bat, I told everybody who was going to attend this class, I was going to give them 22 plus legal documents, right?
Right.
Legal documents also include a free operating agreement. All of the documents are free. An operating agreement. Now, when you're registering for your business entity meaning your LLC or your corporation, you need 3 documents. You need your LLC, which is your articles of organization. You need your EIN, which is your employee identification number. That's pretty much your business's social security number. And you also need your operating agreement, which discusses the rules and regulations of your company and also shows who owns what percentage of what. So for example, me and my brother, we have a company called Brotherpreneurs, right? Brotherpreneurs, we are both 50-50 partners. In that operating agreement, it states that we are both 50-50 partners. If you have any children and you want them to be minority partners in your business, you can have 51% of your ownership in your company and your kid can have 49%. So that document is very important for you when you're going to a different bank or financial institution. If you ever want to sell your company or whatever the case may be, it's important that you have that lingo in that direction of who owns what within your company. So you're getting that as part of the 22 plus legal documents. You're going to get sales agreements, rental agreements, whatever you need if you're going into the real estate game as well. Leasing agreements if you want to lease out your truck or your trailer, if you're in the trucking realm, whatever you need, those documents are in there. Herm, let me share my screen for everybody that's on here because I know people are still trickling on. Should I give them the next offer now, Herm, or should I chill a little bit?
Nah, just chill a little bit, bro. Don't go too heavy on them, right? So go ahead. I think you got permission to share your screen. Go ahead, bro.
All right, let me do that now. So I'm gonna share my screen.
Show them what they getting, bro. Look,
I know everybody has been asking for this grant bundle list, right?
Right.
This grant bundle list is super crazy because I sell it at $99.
Okay.
I did this once before where I sold it at $9.90, and I'm gonna do it again for the people on this call, and I'm only doing it for 24 hours. So everybody on this call will have access to over 250 plus grants that are ranging over $2.5 million in every industry that you can think of. So guys, literally, I'm gonna change the price right in front of you guys. I typically sell it at $99. I'm gonna sell it at $9.90. I'm gonna save that. And boom, now you can see that that grant bundle list is now $9.90 for you guys. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link in the chat box for you guys as well. So you guys could go in and you guys can hit the ground running immediately.
Okay, so hold on a second. So you're giving them your grant bundle list?
I'm giving them the grant bundle list.
Usually sell it for 100, but because they came on this live, what you giving them for?
I'm giving it to them for $10. $9, less than $10. $9.90 is what I'm giving them.
We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you, bro. Drop a one in the chat if you appreciate Kev. Drop a one in the, there we go. I had the chat disabled, guys. I apologize for that. I apologize for that. Kev, we appreciate you guys. Listen, that chat is on fire right now. You see the chat going on fire. We're gonna make sure everybody gets the email for that. All right, because there's hundreds of y'all on the call right now. We're gonna make sure everybody get the email. Kev, talk to them about the grant though. Like, these are grants for their businesses. Do they have to have an LLC?
Listen, some of the grants you don't even have to have an LLC. Some of the grants you could be, you could be your own person. But a lot of these grants, yes, you would need an LLC. The goal here is for you all to be successful entrepreneurs. So even if you're a startup business, you haven't generated any income or anything, all you need to win this grant is your LLC, your EIN, your operating agreement, and a business plan. Guys, let me show y'all something real quick.
Show it to them, bro.
Can I share my screen one more time, man? Let me share my screen.
They think you capping. Go ahead, bro. Show them that. I appreciate it.
Share my screen one more time. So look, I'm not even capping. As you guys can see, you can add it to cart. It's $9.90, right?
Boom, boom.
So what I'm gonna do for you guys right now.
How many, wait, Kev, how many grants is in here?
Over 250 plus grants.
250 grants. There we go. All right, bet.
250 plus grants, over 300 pages worth of grants, over $2.5 million worth of grants in here.
Right?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Fiverr.com. Are you guys familiar with Fiverr? You can get anything done on Fiverr.com.
Oh, you get them the sauce? You showed them how to write it?
I'm gonna get them the sauce, man.
Nah, Kev. Nah, you gotta ask them permission. Listen, hold up. Do you guys want to know how to write the grants? Drop a 2 in the chat. You gotta ask them permission, bro.
My fault, bro. My fault.
Okay. All right. They want to
going crazy.
Nah, they're going crazy in the chat. They want to know how to write grants, bro. You about to give them a grant list. They're like, I don't know how to write grants.
They asking me to drop the link. Everybody like, drop the link.
We're gonna give you the link. We're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give you the link. Don't worry about it. Kev, show them how to write grants real quick. This is a free webinar. You give too much for free, bro.
Listen,
Kevin does a class on how to write grants, right? He does a class on this. That's coming soon. Kev, show him what to do on Fiverr. Go ahead, share your screen again, bro. Show them.
All right, cool. So let me take them over to Fiverr real quick. So what you're gonna do when you go to Fiverr, you're gonna go in the search engine. You're gonna type in grant writer. You'll find people who writes grants for 40 bucks, starting at $40. I will do the grant proposal, grant writing, grant research, everything for that grant. Hire me as a grant professional, 50 bucks, 100 bucks. I'll write your nonprofit grant. So off of that list that I just gave you guys, right? Off of that list that I just gave you guys for $9.90, you'll be able to go on Fiverr and get the grant writer to write on that list of grants that I just gave you guys. So essentially, what are you doing?
Wow.
Absolutely nothing. They're going to write your grants and do everything you need for your grants. All you got to do is submit them.
Wow. Kev, they came here for credit card liquidation. They came here to see Trap. They came here to see my man Jeremy. But this is how we started the show.
Listen.
We come in heavy. This is how we started the show.
Listen. You know what grants? Somebody says, what are grants specifically for? Let me tell you this.
Teach, bro.
Listen, if you have a business, if you're an individual, just like you went to college to get the Pell Grant, they gave you $10,000 to go to college. Look, these grants are similar as well. You don't have to pay them back. My boy, our guys, Wallow and Gilly just did a grant, literally giving everybody $25,000. Listen, I know a few people that got $25,000. They wiring it into their accounts.
There you go.
Free money for your business that you never have to pay back. Come on, guys. Listen, I'm giving it to you guys for $9.90. This is only for 24 hours. I'm cutting it off. Herm, when should I cut this off, man? Should I cut it off?
Listen.
They got until midnight.
They got till midnight? All right.
They got until midnight. Put a fire in their butt. Then they got to call Fiverr and go and handle that.
So this is what we're going to do, bro. Because I know I'm going to drop this on the YouTube page, right? I'm going to drop this on the YouTube page. So do me a favor. Because I'm going to drop it on the YouTube page tonight. Do me a favor, everybody who's watching the replay tomorrow morning. Give them till noon tomorrow. Give them till noon tomorrow before you raise it back up to $99. But right now it's $9.90. You
know what? Off the strength of you, I'll leave it till end of business tomorrow, 5 p.m.
End of business, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Y'all guys got that? If y'all ain't got $10 on y'all right now, right? Y'all got to tomorrow to get $10 to get this list, and then y'all gonna go to Fiverr to get your grants. But Kev, you gave them the bundle. We appreciate that. Thank you. Somebody said they just got it. Say they just got it. Okay, yo, drop a fire emoji if you already got it. Yo, people already got it, Kev.
Herm. Literally, Herman. When you discuss, my brother's favorite line is execute. These are people executing all right now.
Execution. There you go.
Execution all right now. All right now. 728 people on here right now. Everybody should be getting this grant bundle.
For $10.
Everybody should be getting this grant bundle for $10. $9.90. I see people just coming on right now. Look, I just gave away my grant bundle, over 250 plus grants, over $2.5 million worth of grants that you can apply for, whether you're white, black, minority, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. These grants are for you. You'll be able, I just taught you how to go to fiverr.com. I'm gonna share my screen one more time. Is that all right, Herm?
Yeah, go ahead, show them, bro, because this is for those who came on late. Listen, for y'all that came on late, the first thing Kevin did is he came in hot. He's like, I want to give everybody the grants for their businesses, right? So they get free money for the government, right? So I just dropped it out, and then he's like, then everybody was like, yo, I don't know how to write grants. So Kevin is showing you right now how to write the grant so you can get approved for these grants. Free money, Kevin, up to $2.5 million. Kevin, show them real quick again for those who came on late.
Herm, I'm gonna show them a little something. Is that? Can I give them just a little bit?
Oh, you going a little bit? No, Kev, this is a free class. Chill, relax.
I'm just gonna give them a little bit. Nothing.
Nah, they ain't pay for nothing. They ain't pay for nothing. I'm a hater. They ain't pay for nothing.
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, because I understand this is a free class, and I understand that sometimes, you know, we be good. I know us. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we go in, sometimes we give out too much sauce.
Right.
But literally in my grant bundle, I'm teaching you what a grant is. I'm teaching you the requirements of a grant. I'm teaching you the grant phases. Man, you know what? Let me share my screen with them real quick. Just real quick.
I know. They call me a hater in the chat, bro.
Look. What is a grant? I'm giving you the grant life cycle.
Oh.
Literally, I'm teaching you the whole process. Who can apply?
That's in the grant bundle?
That's all in the grant bundle. I'm giving them everything.
Oh, that's what's up, Kev. That's what's up. That's a
Grant
good look,
proposals. I'm educating you guys before you even get to the grant list. Before you look, and if you look up here, you see this right up here?
Yeah.
Page 7 of 316. Then you have your table of contents, parts of a grant proposal. Listen, all of this right here in the parts of the grant proposal, you know who's writing that for you? That grant writer on Fiverr for $50. They're going to handle it all for you. Executives, literally, I'm going through exactly what you need for the grants. Exactly what you need for the grants. Different types of grants that you can get. Sectors who can receive grants. These are also minorities, felons can receive grants. People with disability, residents of Canada, because I know we got a lot of people in Canada, people in the United States, veterans, women-owned, teachers. Listen, everybody can get a grant. I don't want you to think that you can't get one. You can get one for sure.
Yo, nonprofit. My man was like, nonprofits in the building. You dig me, Kev? Good look.
Listen. Grants for art, agricultural businesses, and then boom, here we go. We're gonna start scrolling down. Up, boom.
Oh, you stopped it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there.
You stopped it there?
There's literally 250 plus grants there.
Wow. And Kevin just gave a peek of the first one. Kev, real quick. A lot of people in the chat, they're asking, can churches get access to these bundles?
Yes, churches can get nonprofits, because you fall into the nonprofit sector. So churches can get access to these bundles for sure.
So LLCs, right? Businesses, a regular person, felons, nonprofits. Shout out to my fellas. Yo, the felons are in the chat, bro. You can't see the chat right now, but the fellas are like, yo.
Listen, people from Canada. Listen, somebody just said escort. All right, let me just educate real quick. Guys, for those of you who are saying escorts, can escorts get them? An S-corp isn't a business entity. An S-corp is a tax designation. An S-corp is how you get taxed. A C-corp is how you get taxed. A domestic corporation, a domestic limited liability company, whether you're an LLC or a corporation, you are eligible to get these grants. Go and apply. Go and apply. All these grants have expiration dates on them. I know some people are gonna be like, dang, like I missed the deadline for these grants that are on the list, right? But that's okay, because those grants come every year. They're every year grants. These grants are throughout the entire year.
So you're going to update these for people,
and
right?
I update these grants all the time.
Excellent. Sober living. Michelle's like, is this for sober living? It's for everyone. That's why this is a dope bundle that Kevin put together. So everybody, if you're just joining the call, because I see we went from 725 to 770 people for this liquidation webinar, but we wanted to give you something extra, right? Kevin just dropped the link, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat again. All right, for everyone. This link right here is Kevin Bundle. It's $99, but Kevin was like, yo, for this free webinar, because you guys gave your time, because your time is valuable. So we're not wasting your time tonight. $9.90 for the bundle is going to give you access to over 200 grants that almost anybody can get. If felons can get the grant, then anybody can get them. All right. For businesses, for personal people, anybody can get the grant. Then he showed you how to go on Fiverr, right? So somebody else can write the grant for you. And then Kevin gave you the blueprint on if you're going to write the grant yourself. So he gave you he gave you everything.
Listen, Fiverr, Fiverr.com. That's what you're going to go to, Fiverr.com. Fiverr is where you'll be able to find those grant writers. That's what I know. People are in there like, yo, I can't believe that they got these for felons. Like, yeah, they got them for you felons too.
Yeah, man.
For you guys, listen, we want you to win.
We want you to win. Our problem is
what you need to do.
Right. Our problem is that we don't have access to information. So that's why we want to give as much free information. Listen, I tell people all the time, the sauce is free, right? You just got to pay for my time. That's why, Jeremy, am I lying? Right. So like my VIP days in Philly is 10 bands. They're like 10 bands. Yeah, because my time is valuable. But I come on a webinar, I go live all the time and I'll give you the game. But if you want my time, I got to pay for that. So listen, you're spelling it wrong, guys. Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com is where you're gonna go. Hey, pull up your screen one more time because we got some new people.
Yeah, let me pull up my screen for those.
Show them where to go so they can, because they're getting the grant. Show them where to go for people to write the grants for them. Because in your bundle, you're gonna show them how they can write their grants.
I know we still get more people. Listen, I just gave my grant list away. that's typically $99. I just gave it for you guys under $10 for $9.90, over 250 plus thousand grants, right? And it's over 250 plus grants, over $2.5 million on those grants. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to fiverr.com, Fiverr. And when you go to Fiverr.com, you're going to type in the search engine grant writer. When you type in grant writer in that search engine, you're going to get a list of an entire list. People keep going back. So if you can see up here, it says buyers keep returning to these specific sellers. Why? Because they're excellent grant writers, grant writing, grant proposals, grant application, grant research, business plans. They're writing the business plans for you too. Like, guys, they're going to do everything that needs to get done for your particular grant for you to win that grant. So apply for as many grants as you want to, apply for as many grants as you need to. It's time to come up, get your money, and use that money to leverage to do what you need to do.
Kev, before you dip, right? Because we got to get, because this was the intro. This was the intro, right? This was the intro sauce. Kev, everybody dropping in the chat that they got the bundle list. Kev, you also said you're going to give the list for the documents to start your business.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Did you drop that link yet?
I'm about to drop that link right now, because for those who just joined in too, I said that I was going to drop a link specifically for businesses, right? So 22 plus legal documents from business operations, employee tax, employment, real estate business operations, service contracts. You'll have your operating agreement within that as well. Guys, you're getting all of this for free. I typically charge $150 for my operating agreements, and you guys are getting it for free today.
Just that alone, just one document in the bundle is $150.
Boom, I just dropped the link. I just dropped
the link. I just dropped the link. He just dropped the link. Kev, hold on. Let me copy and paste this so I can help you drop the link, because the chat gonna go crazy. Somebody was like, nah, he lying. There's too much sauce. Nah, guys, no cap. No cap. There's the link. Click on it. Save it. Click on it, save it. He just gave away the documents he uses to start businesses. He just gave it away. These are the docs Kevin started. When people come to Kev, hey, Kev, I need an LLC, I need an EIN, I need an operating agreement, right? The Wholesale King said Kev is going crazy. Kevin used these docs. Kevin used these docs to start a business, and then he emailed, and then he charges people for his time because he's going to do it. But you jumped on the call. It's a live webinar, right? Free webinar, because I told you it's going to be free, right? So boom, they said Jesus is coming. I'm dead. You see it? Jerry,
they said Jesus was coming.
It's like Jesus is coming. Yo, Kev, this is how we start. Listen, we didn't get to the credit card liquidating part yet. I had to have Kevin come in. Boom, hit smack y'all in the mouth real quick. We didn't get to the sauce yet.
I want to make sure everybody follows me on Instagram as well. I know we got more people. We have 804 people on here now. I want to make sure you guys follow me on Instagram as well. The reason why I want you guys to do that is because I talk about so much game, even on grants, even on businesses. For those who don't follow me already, Kevin J. Dulce. Look, follow me on Instagram, gain more knowledge. I illustrate to make things easy for you to understand. That's my game. That's why people follow me now. It's a lot of sauce, it's a lot of information. They asking if this is going to be saved. They asking if this is going to be out. Listen, it's a lot of game on here. It's a lot of game. What can we do with the grant? Once the grant money is in your bank account, do with it as you please. It's your money.
It's none of my business what you do with the bread.
They're not going to come back to you and say, what did you use the grant for? It's your money. It's in your bank account. If you want to go, listen.
This is
if you want to go act bad with your money, that's on you. But if you want to go your business and do what you want to do with your money, you could do it. Listen.
It's a recorded call. Kev, real quick, pull up your Instagram on your screen. Can you do that? Can you pull it up on your laptop?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys right now.
All right. Oh, look at my man Jerry. Jerry dropped your actual link to your gram. There you go. We appreciate you, Jerry. I'm gonna copy and paste it too, Jerry. Appreciate you, Jerry. So this is Kevin's Instagram. Click on it, guys. Click on it and go to his Instagram page. There's 800 of y'all on here. And I want you to follow him because Kevin drops sauce on his gram every morning. You don't want to miss it. This was the opening act. Come on, of the webinar show, man. Wait till we close it. Wait till we close this shit. Wait till we close it.
Listen, I want everybody to win. My brother brought me on here to make sure everybody wins. I want everybody to win.
Orlando knows the vibes exactly. So they said they follow you now, Kev. They said they following you now. Raz was like, "This is wild."
And I know Herm gonna send out an email.
Yeah.
Herman all this information via email as well. I'm gonna send it to him right now so that he can send it out to you guys via text message or whatever the case may be for you guys. For those of you who missed it.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Time. Xavier was like, Kev needs to come to the Blueprint Summit. What you talking about? Kevin's opening up the Blueprint Summit.
Opening up the Blueprint Summit.
What are you talking about?
You guys didn't even get all the sauce yet.
Kevin is coming. Kevin is the opening speaker at the Blueprint Summit. What are you talking about? Kev, can I share my screen now?
Yeah, look.
Hold on. Boom. Let me share my screen. What are y'all talking about? Look. Y'all can see my screen. Blueprint Summit, 12 days. Look at the speakers. Pinky, Cole, Wallow, and Gilly coming. It's gonna be, look, my brother right there on the screen.
Yo, Herm, Cleon hosting. I didn't even know Cleon was hosting.
Cleon hosting. You think I'm snapping, bro? I'm snapping for the Blueprint Summit. I'm snapping. Listen.
Going crazy. Wow.
Listen, the Blueprint Summit in Philadelphia. I know this is a webinar, but let me sell a little something, yo. Blueprint Summit gonna go crazy. Kev, if this is what you're doing on a free webinar, I know you're gonna snap when you get on stage. I know you're gonna snap when you get on stage. Y'all see my guests? Y'all see my guests who I got coming? It's gonna be crazy. Infinite banking, stocks. I got the lawyer coming to talk about grant writing. I got my mentees who have right here on the screen. These are all my mentees that I have helped hold their hands. They did it. They did the work, but I helped plant seeds to make them millionaires. They're coming. I want you guys to meet them. VIP is sold out. But listen, if you use the word summit, right? It's only $197. I'm gonna drop that link later. That's not what y'all came here for. We're gonna talk about the Blueprint Summit in a second, but I want to talk about liquidating credit cards. That's what we're gonna get to. And Kevin is snapping right now.
Hold on. Kev. Some people saying that I'm reading the comments. Some people saying that the Google Drive is empty. I want to make sure that the documents are in there for you guys, so I'm gonna resend it over.
All right.
Let me just make sure.
And we're gonna send you guys the link. Don't worry about it. We're gonna send you guys the email.
Make sure that all of it is. We're gonna send out the email as well. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, we're gonna send out the email. Oh, here it is. I couldn't find my screen. We're gonna send out the email. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. This means a lot. This means a lot. You snapping, bro. All right, bro. Lastly, before you dip, you are one of the speakers at the Blueprint Summit, right? Some people saying it's not empty. We're gonna make sure you guys are set up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Adolphus said that he downloaded the files already. Everything's in there.
Yeah, for those of you who saying the real estate folder is empty, that's because it's been consolidated with the business operations folder. So everything is in the business operations folder, service contracts, employment, employer tax, and business operations. It's all in there, guys.
All right. Bet. So Kev, we're gonna see you at the Blueprint Summit, right?
Yeah, the Blueprint Summit.
So listen, Kev, this is what you did for free on a webinar.
Yep.
The Blueprint Summit, are you snapping?
The Blueprint Summit gonna be crazy. I'm gonna tell you about the Blueprint. Listen, the Blueprint Summit, I'm teaching y'all how to register an LLC. I'm teaching y'all how to register an EIN. I'm walking you through how to create an operating agreement. I'm teaching you guys about holding companies. I'm teaching you guys about anonymous states. Teaching you guys about trademarking. Listen, it's up.
It's up.
It's up for sure.
It's up. Next Saturday, it's up in Philly. Next Saturday, it's up in Philly. It's going to be disgusting. Kevin is snapping. Kevin, one more time before you leave. I need you to drop your Instagram in the chat. I need you to drop your bundle in the chat. And I need you to drop your the bundle and the free docs for them to start their business. So you drop those 3 links. James was like, Herman, they was like, please, can you please drop it? Because they came in a little late, right? So we want to make sure everybody comes in, right? This is just a free class, man. This is just a free class. This is free. Next week is this ball game. Next week is ball game. All right.
I don't think they even really understand. I don't think they really understand what they just got.
No. They like, why you going so? They was like, why you coming in so hot? Because this is, if I show you what's free, imagine when you come to the summit next Saturday.
Yeah, that's something that's gonna be crazy. I just dropped everything.
That's his bundle list. There you go.
Listen, it's up.
It's up. And don't worry, guys. Everybody that registered, it's like 800 of y'all on the call. We're gonna email you guys everything just in case you didn't get the link. We want you guys to be put in position. Kev, we appreciate you. Kev, listen, I advise you to stay on the call. That's what I'm saying. You can mute yourself or whatever. But what Jeremy is about to do right now.
you know what? I'm gonna stay on the call. I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah.
I'm doing little things over here, but I want to make sure that, you know,
listen, in the comment section, drop some flowers for Kev real quick. Drop some flowers for Kev real quick.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody on here. I appreciate those who are just jumping on here now. Listen, the game you just got, the love you just got, the information you just got, I want everybody to win. All of you guys are gonna win. Don't forget, you got a grant list of over 250 plus grants for under $10. And I just taught you how you don't even have to write your grants yourself. You could literally go to Fiverr to write those grants. Man, you can even go to ChatGPT to write those grants for you. Listen, guys, it's easy to get the money now. We don't have money problems. We have play problems.
We have play problems. What do I do when I get the bread? Yo, Jeremy, he's snapping, right? We don't have money problems. We have play problems. What we gonna do with this bread when we get it?
What we gonna do with this money? So look, I'm giving y'all game. They about to teach you how to liquidate the cards. I just taught you how to get over $2.5 million in grants. Listen, come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all. All right.
Even if you get a $1,000 grant, you made it. Even if you get a $5,000 grant, you made it. Listen.
It's free money.
It's free money.
Free money. I love it. I love it. Kev, we appreciate you. All right. The opening act for the liquidation webinar on the stage. Kev, let's give it up for Kev real quick. All right, it's time for the main event. It's time for the main event. I told y'all this is going to be the fastest webinar you ever been on. We're not going to hold y'all tonight. So listen. Oh, he already got his power. He already got his PowerPoint. He ready to
about to go crazy.
Bro, you're not going to let me introduce you? Why are you ready? Relax.
He said he's ready to go, Herm. He said he's ready to go.
Relax, Jeremy.
He's ready to go.
Settle down. Settle down, bro.
Everybody raising their hands. It's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy. Settle down real quick. All right, Jeremy, listen. Trapper's Way out, right? Trapper's Way out. Atlanta, DMV area. CEO, right? Business owner. Collaborator. He has put 5 to 6 figures in so many people's pockets. Affiliate king, right? This is who this guy is, right? Just in case you don't know, right? He's your mentor. Look, your squad is in the comment section right now, right? So your squad already know what's about to pop off, right? This is one of the best strategies on how to liquidate credit cards you will ever see. That's right, Kev. Kev, you're dropping it in the host chat and the panelists. Drop it for everyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got you.
So listen, guys, Kev is gonna still be interacting in the chat. He's gonna keep dropping the link to his Instagram, his bundle. Separate them, Kev, because it looks jumbled.
Herm, you know what's crazy? One thing that I didn't talk about that everybody keep asking about is the people like, yo, did Kevin talk about the virtual address for $25 a year? Yeah.
Oh, wait. Jeremy, hold on a second. Yeah, Kevin, you're right. The people you did say you was going to talk about that. You did say that. Kev, can you talk about that real quick?
Yes, I'm going to talk about it real quick. Guys, for everybody who's on here, you guys are going crazy right now getting this bundle list. Like, listen, I'm proud of all of y'all that's doing y'all due diligence right now. What I'm going to do, because this is going to be nice for you guys. I'm going to create a link right now, Herm.
Okay.
Specifically for everybody. But I'm also gonna share my screen too.
Okay, so share your screen. Dan, you interrupted my intro. All right.
My fault. Jared, they asking me for it. I gotta give it to them, man.
I need it. I need it too.
He needed too.
They asking me for it. I gotta give it to them. So, all right, this is what I'm about to do right now. So, Herm, let me share my screen.
Go ahead, share your screen. Everybody that's late. On our live last week when we was promoting this free webinar, Kev was like, y'all still on the virtual address game? Y'all still paying $40, $50 a month? Nah, Kev was like, you snapping. Kev threw me under the bus, y'all. He's like, nah, I got a better play for y'all. Kev, give him the play, please. Because they snapping in the comments.
They snapping in the comments? All right.
Yeah. They was like, y'all, you about to let Kev get off the stage? He ain't give us what he said he was gonna promise. Go ahead, deliver, bro.
Listen, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Google.com.
Google.com. Pay attention. Write this down.
Guys.
People are paying $70 a month. They dropping how much they paying in the chat for
guys. You guys are paying anywhere from $50 to $75 to $125 a month using a virtual address.
Alicia's paying $99 a month. Adolphus paying $60 a month. Conway is paying $80 a month. Ray's paying $77.
Hey.
Kevin, free
Listen.
webinar. Save him this money, please. Hurry up.
Listen, do you guys see what I just typed in? Wyoming registered agent, right? Wyoming registered agents are $25 a year.
A year.
Wyoming registered agent. All you're gonna do is type in your state abbreviation. Let's go to PA registered agent. PA registered agent, $49 a year for a PA registered agent. Let's go to, for those in New York. New York registered agents, $49 a year. Let's go to Georgia, because I know we got some Georgia people on here.
Atlanta in the building.
Agent, $25 a year for a Georgia registered agent. Let's go to Florida.
The check going crazy, Kev.
$35 a year for a Florida registered agent. Listen, you could use this address. They will forward your mail over to you. Listen, guys, this is insane. This is insane. Cali, let's go to Cali real quick.
Cali real quick.
Listen, Cali, $49 a year. A year. These are business addresses that you can utilize. What they'll also do for you too, this is, listen. What these registered agents also do for you too is that they keep you in compliance.
Keep you in compliance. What you mean? What you mean?
So when your LLC is being registered, right? Every year you got to pay like annual fees for your LLC to keep your LLC active in certain states. Every year in certain states. What you do is when you apply for a registered agent, they'll give you an email update to let you know that your LLC is about to be non-compliant. And what they'll do is they'll file with every periodic table, every period they'll file for you to be in compliant. So you won't even have to worry about it. They'll do it for you.
What?
Yes. Listen, 1990 registered agents is coming soon. We're going to be in a state near you. Listen, we're going to be in a state near you. I just gave you guys the sauce. On where to get your registered agent from. You just go online, you register your registered agent, $25 to $50 per
year. And all they have to do is type in their state and register agent in Google. And one of the first things will tell them the best registered agent in their state. And that's where they're going to replace their business address as. Yeah. Go again. Look, he's showing you guys again.
Delaware, registered agent, $45 a year.
A year, not a month.
$5 a year. Listen, let's go. What else we got by us? Let's go to New Jersey.
New Jersey registered
agent, $49 a year.
Texas, let's go to Texas, Kev. Put Texas real quick.
Texas registered $35 a year. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, that's it. Kev, that's it. Because at this point, you're trying to upstage the headliner. That's what you're trying to do, and you out of pocket for that. So you got to chill. Because Jeremy got to liquidate these cards and you're doing too much. That's enough. That's enough.
I'm a chill, but I also want to make this very known too. I know everybody's like, yo, I'm about to get a registered agent office. Listen, your registered agent address is strictly for your business address. Strictly when you go into these financial institutions. Any important mail like credit cards or any of that stuff, have your mailing address for your credit cards, just go directly to your house. Your principal address is your registered agent address. But your mailing address are going to be like, where do you want your card to be mailed to? Have it sent to your house. Don't have it sent to your registered agent address, guys. Look, I just gave y'all the sauce.
That's it. All right. You gave them, listen, a free webinar. They paid $10 for the bundle. Then you taught them how to write grants. You showed everybody on this call how to save literally $500 just by showing up today, right?
I showed them how to save $1,200.
$1,200 because they've been, Pam is like, she loves you. Thank you, Pam. Right? And then, listen, this is the free sauce. Next Saturday in Philadelphia, forget about it. We're talking trust, holding companies, LLCs. We're going to show you guys the setup. It's next level. That's next level conversation. Drop the flowers in the chat for this man, please. Please. Kev, you out of pocket. Jeremy, you in the hot seat right now, bro. You in the hot seat right now. Because these people didn't come for what Kev just gave, right? I said liquidate credit cards. They was like, all right, bet I'm coming. And then I was like, Kev, listen, I need you to do me a solid real quick. I need you to open this show and come with the heat, right? All right. Kevin Hart is about to come on the stage. Kev, stay on. Drop in the chat from time to time your links for the bundles, your Instagram link, So, and if people have any questions, just you can answer them. So just you could drop that stuff in the chat. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Hart is coming to the stage, right? Right.
Kevin Hart.
The main event is coming to the stage. Show you how to liquidate credit cards, right? Whether it's personal or business credit cards, he's going to show you how to liquidate it. But I'm going to say this out loud, that I prefer you liquidate business credit cards, because when you max out those cards, it's going to hurt your personal, right? But I also know we got to start somewhere, and I totally get it. But let me tell you something. I'm not going to take what Jeremy is about to teach you guys. That's the only thing I said, is we're going to teach you about how to liquidate credit cards, but we're going to show you more. What does it mean when you can liquidate credit cards? How you travel for free, how you get cash back, how you increase your credit limits to something crazy. Jeremy, Trapper's Way Out on Instagram. He put his Instagram right there on the screen, bro. Talk to the people. Can you snap on these people like Kevin just snapped? It's all you, bro. I appreciate you for taking your time out on a Sunday night. Thank you so much.
You're about to go insane.
Okay.
He about to go insane. He about to-
Blazing, man. Look, Kev gonna be a hard act to follow. We got some game that everybody gonna be able to use tonight, right? So a little bit about me. I'm Trapper's Way Out, Jeremy Lucas. I'm a realtor. I used to be an accountant. I retired in 2020. I got fired twice in 2020. I've been fired from 10 jobs. So when I talk about the Trapper's Way Out, I've been through every trap of the streets, the trap of corporate America, the trap of being in the wrong environment, the trap of my own limited beliefs, the trap of my own negative mindset. And so what I started doing was showing people how to get out of those traps. Everybody stuck in some type of trap. And I just created a mentorship, created a community, showing people how to collaborate, how to use financial literacy, how to use these business tools, these financial resources, all these things that Herman and Kevin been on here talking about, showing people how to wrap all this stuff up and combine it, because all of this stuff is important. That's why I'm glad y'all on here today, because y'all just trying to get some information to further your lives, further your business, further your generational wealth. And when Herman asked me to be a part of this, I said I had to do this. So we're going to get into it.
I appreciate it, bro. Time to liquidate. Somebody asked, what's his Instagram? His Instagram is right on the screen, at Trappers_Way_Out. It's right on the screen for you, bro. All right, man, let's go in. How to legally, listen, the PowerPoint is even different. How to legally create your own pay stub to obtain business credit. This is wild. This is
y'all
wild.
gonna kill a lot of birds with this one stone, because we're not only showing you how to liquidate your credit cards, but now you're able to legally create your pay stubs. And this is a big problem.
Wait, say that again, bro. Say that one more time. What?
We not only showing you how to liquidate your credit cards, but we showing you how to legally create your own pay stubs. So there's no reason you shouldn't be able to qualify for whatever you need to qualify for, whether it's regarding funding. You know, when we going for funding, they asking you for, 3 months of bank statements, XYZ, right? 3 months of pay stubs, right? Now we're able to legally create those, and you can also pay yourself by liquidating your credit card, right? So we're gonna get into this. This is something that's powerful. It's gonna be life-changing. Once again, on my IG is at Trappers_Way_Out. Make sure y'all follow me. All right. So I'm gonna just start with a story that how I really found out about this, right? I went to an event that Herman was actually one of the guest speakers at, right? It was the Recession Proof Conference last Memorial Day. And what happened was they had the vendors in there set up, and they had him 500 had Ladder Financial set up. So, at the time I already had a lot of personal credit. I got a lot of business credit at the time. I probably had about 500,000 in business credit, about 200,000 in personal credit. But I saw the people there, and they were walking around asking people if they wanted funding. So I said, sure, let's see how much I can get. At the time, my credit score was like 770. So I wanted to see how much money I could get. And they were like, how much money did you make last year? I was like, I don't know, $500,000. And they was like, how can you show that? And I was like, business bank statements, of course. And they were like, we can't use that. And they had ran my information. They was like, your credit score is excellent, but you don't have no verifiable income. And I was like, of course I do. I have bank statements. And they said for the type of funding that You know, we're trying to get you upwards of $300,000. When you're going for this type of funding, you need to show pay stubs. So you need to have your business create a steady pay stub for you, either bi-weekly, monthly, weekly, however you do, to show what you're making. Because the whole time I thought bank statements suffice. But when you really start to understand that the bank statement doesn't show a clear picture, because they don't know if on my business I got Herman attached to it. They don't know if I got Kevin attached to it. They don't know how many people are connected to this. So even though it says your business might have brought in all this money, they don't know how much of it is yours. And this is where a lot of entrepreneurs suffer. This is why a lot of entrepreneurs aren't homeowners, because they don't have verifiable income, and most likely that's holding them back, right? So we partner with a company that will allow you to run payroll, and it's one of the biggest payroll processing companies that can assist you with this, right? So real quick, why do you need payroll to be set up yourself? Once again, I said you need verifiable income, right? And relying on bank statements for proof of income is now becoming inadequate when you're going for higher level funding, right? Of course, you can go to certain banks. Like I just went to Truist. I'm sure Herman has told y'all about Truist. I went to Truist and I got a $50,000 line of credit. And I also got a $20,000 credit card in my business name. They only pulled from Equifax. I even had 16 inquiries on Equifax. They didn't even care. They go heavily off of your personal credit, even if you don't have business credit. But they were one of the banks that they said if they approve you for under 50,000, they won't require any docs, right? But there have been instances where I applied for, whether it was a refinance, whether it was funding, whether it was a jumbo like auto loan, and they asked for these pay stubs, right? And I'll give you another instance, because I just told you when I went to the recession proof conference, I just wanted to see how much funding I can get. Luckily, I didn't need the money, but if I needed the money, now I was 3 months behind because I need to show 3 months of bank statements, right? So another instance, I got a Corvette, right? My car note at the time was like $1,900 because I wanted to get it with no money down. So I took a higher rate knowing that I was going to refinance later. A couple months later, I wanted to refinance. I go to refinance with the bank. They say, hey, let us see your pay stubs. I say, hey, I don't have any pay stubs, but I got bank statements. So I submitted them my bank statements. They said, this is inadequate and we can't give you a refinance. At the time, the rate they was giving me was 2.64, right? And I was going from 8.9 to 2.64, but I couldn't qualify because I didn't have pay stubs set up through my entity to say that I was paying myself a designated amount a month, right? So 3 months later go by and I have these 3 months of pay stubs now. So I resubmit my paperwork. Guess what? Interest rates went up. Now I'm at 7.25%. I'm only saving like 1%. So I missed out on hundreds of dollars in savings because I didn't have this set up. So this is why this is very important to set up. Like I said, entrepreneurs, barbers, hairstylists, small business owners, these are the people that are going to be the ones who really need this, because you're going to need verifiable income. Don't just rely on bank statements. Don't just rely on that alone. You're going to need to set this up to pay yourself, right? All right. And like I said, Herman, a quick question.
Talk to me, bro.
How much funding do you think you could get somebody that got a 720 credit score and they can show that their business is bringing in $9,000 a month? How much funding do you think you can get that person?
Easily. They got the good credit score, they got a profile, and you got verifiable income, $250,000 in my eye with my eyes closed.
Come on, man.
$250,000 with my eyes closed. And so, this is a free webinar.
So he just told you that you can get $250,000, right? $250,000 if all you got to do is show up to $9,000 a month that you're paying yourself from your business, right? And you can do this show for 3 months, because Herman, they generally want what, 3 months?
3 months. 3 months. That's how banks work. They work on a 90-day cycle. 90-day cycle. So this is why this play is so important, because we're going to show you how to do the pay stubs legally, right? So that you can show 90 days of pay stub, and we're going to show you how to liquidate the credit cards. We're knocking out 2 birds in 1 stone. Stay tuned. I hope y'all at the edge of y'all seats. Go ahead, bro.
We giving y'all a lot right now. So one, you're going to be able to essentially manufacture spend your credit card, right? And you know, when you spend on this credit card, you're going to get the points. So now you double dipping, right? Now we also showing verifiable income, right? Imagine if you show $9,000 of income to your business for 3 months. Now Herman can get you $250,000 just because you signed up for a service to pay yourself out of your company, right? And that's just with one business. I got 5 different businesses. So essentially, I could manufacture this 5 different times to get that 250 that Herman's talking about, 5 different times. So I can get $1.2 million almost in funding just from running this play that Herman's telling you about, right? So like I said, if you don't enroll, you're going to run into hiccups, you're going to run into problems. I'm a real estate agent myself, and the biggest problem I will find was people made the money, but they couldn't verifiably document it because they were heavily relying on bank statements. And bank statements will work. I just told you to get me funding for lines of credit. I got $70,000 lines of credit with business. I got 3 cars that are $100,000 that I didn't have to show pay stubs for. A lot of this stuff is no docs. But when you start getting into buying real estate, looking at business acquisition, because I know that's a popular topic now. You know, people want to see financials. They want to see pay stubs. They want to see P&L statements. They want to see taxes, right? And they're going to ask for sometimes a combination, or they'll just ask for one of those 3, right? So you at least want to have this set up, because this is going to allow you to, 1, liquidate your credit cards, right? And then it's going to also allow you to create your pay stub. So a lot of times people are like, man, I can't qualify for XYZ, right? But if you're able, let's say you have, and some people are like, $9,000, how am I going to pay myself $9,000 for 3 months, right? Herman shows you how to get the bag, right? So everybody should know how to access or get access to high limit credit cards. So let's just say we got one $30,000 credit card, right?
Right.
All we got to do is sign up with payroll service, and with the payroll service, they are integrated with Plastique, so you're able to liquidate and pay yourself $9,000 for 1 month, right? You can pay yourself from your credit card. That money will come from your credit card, and it'll be deposited into that checking account that you desire, which is your business checking account. Now you're going to show not only a deposit, but you're going to have a pay stub that shows you paid yourself from your LLC to your personal account, right? The next month, you're going to do the same exact thing, right? The next month, you're going to do the same exact thing. Now you've liquidated 27,000 of that 30,000 from your credit card. You also going to get the points, because most likely it's going to pay you what, 2 points per dollar, something like that at the most, maybe 3, just depending on what type of promotional transfer you got set up, right? And now you're able to qualify yourself for this type of funding. Somebody got the hiccup. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? I don't know what's going on. Hold on. You can hear me? All right, perfect. So look, and all you need to get started with this, right? Similar to what Kevin went over, just a couple of those things. You just need an LLC in good standing, and you need an EIN number for your business, right? So what I want you to do, right, for anybody who's interested in this, and I'm gonna give you a free ebook as well, just text Haitian CEO to this number, right? And when you do that, I'm gonna give you a link. And in that link, right, you're gonna fill that link out. You're gonna get a phone call. When you get a phone call, I need you to reference Haitian CEO, because when you reference Haitian CEO, guess what? We're going to waive your setup fee. So there's going to be no setup fee because we know you're coming from Haitian CEO's family, right? So I need you to text Haitian CEO. You're going to receive a free ebook that's going to break down everything I went through in a little bit more, right? It's going to also break down exactly the steps, how you liquidate your credit card through the payroll system with Plastic, right? And it's going to give you the link so you can get started, right? So make sure in that link, you're going to reference Haitian CEO. Make sure when you text me, you reference Haitian CEO, and you're going to get a call after you fill that link out within 24 to 48 hours from a woman named Whitley Pope, right? And when she calls you, make sure you tell her Haitian CEO referred you so that she can waive your setup fee. She's going to waive your setup fee. Setup fee is usually like $150. She is going to waive that fee. There is a small fee for processing each payroll, depending on how often you want to run your payroll. Some people pay themselves every week. Some people pay themselves bi-weekly. Some people just pay themselves monthly. So depending on how many times you run it, that's going to determine what your fee is. Once again, that's tax deductible. You can write that off as well. The lowest your fee is going to be is like $33 a month. The highest I've seen is like $70 a month for somebody who's running 4 payrolls in a month, right? And that's the play, man. That's how you can literally 3 birds, I don't know how many birds in one stone. We getting points, right? We also liquidating our card. We creating our pay stub. And now we're able to max out our limits because, as you know, when we don't max our limits out, it prohibits us from getting higher limits. So now we're able to literally liquidate our card by using this method. If we got a $27,000 credit card, we can pay ourselves $9,000 for 3 months, get that limit maxed out so they can start considering us for higher limits. Because that's one of the things I started finding was, since I was keeping all my balances at zero because I'm, just trying to control my credit score, I'm not getting higher limits. So that's where manufacturer spending comes into play. That's where liquidating these credit cards comes into play, because occasionally I just liquidate credit cards or try to max them out just so that I can show them that I'm trying to get some leverage to grow my limits. All right. So y'all got a free ebook. I'm giving y'all a free guide to liquidate with ADP. I'm in a payroll processing company. Make sure you reference Haitian CEO when you get that call so that we can make sure that we waive that fee for y'all, man. And look, Herman, man, I appreciate you bringing me on here, man. I'll be glad to answer any questions if anybody got them.
Oh, yeah. We got mad questions, but I think there was like an echo in the back. So we're just going to replay this just a little bit. So real quick, listen up, guys. So here's the play, right? I see people saying, where do you text? So keep that on. You can keep your that last slide on the screen, bro. If you could text the number, it's right on the screen, guys. Right on the screen. That last PowerPoint slide. There it goes. It said text Haitian CEO to 301-753-3349. That's where you're going to text it, right? And you're going to get the link so that we can set you up with ADP, right? They said they text the number, they didn't get a response. Is this it's a little delayed response?
Yep. They'll get in a few minutes.
All right.
It's a lot of
either way, we're gonna have your information. So we'll definitely reach out because we want to make sure everybody gets all this. So here's the play, right? Gabriella said this is great info. So I know there was a little echo in the back. I apologize about that. My phone messes up a little bit. So listen to this, yo. So you have a business credit card. You're gonna set up your LLC, your EIN. You're gonna set up your payroll through ADP. ADP, everybody knows ADP. They're probably the largest payroll company in the country, right? They have a partnership with Plastic, right? So when you put your credit card on file, say first you want to do payroll. Look, I want to pay myself $5,000 a week. I want to pay myself $2,000 a week, whatever, right? They're gonna charge your credit card. They're gonna direct deposit, or they're gonna send you a check. Boom. Now you have a payroll stub that what you're getting paid for, and now your credit card is liquidated. And now that your credit card is liquidated, guess what? You also get the cash back off the credit cards. You get the cash back, 1 to 2%, 3% if you guys are blessed. And guess what you're gonna do? Pay the damn credit card back. You got the cash in your pocket already. Here's what's crazy about this play. A lot of people don't know. People are, Herman, how do you have a $50,000 limit? Because I maxed out my card, paid it down, maxed out my card, paid it down. So now the banks are like, business got to be good, and the $30,000 limit, the $20,000 limit we gave you is not enough, right? So boom, we're gonna max it out. All right, we're gonna give you more of an increase. Now, a lot of questions in the chat, because you know my folk, they nervous. Talk about taxes. Talk about taxes. Talk about the tax platform, bro.
All right, so look, so with taxes, right? It's two different ways you can set this up. So they honestly prefer you to set it up 1099 so they don't take any tax out, right? Or you can set it up W-2 where they structure, you know, or you structure how much you want them to take out. But we're just going to do this most of the time for 3 months because a lot of time we're just trying to do this to secure funding. And then, you know, Herman already got all the plays that, you know, we can offset and write off how much as we need because I'm doing it for the whole year anyway, because this is just how I pay myself. But let's just say, you know what I'm saying, you pay yourself, in a year, let's just say you do this and you pay yourself 100,000. You know, there are ways that you can, actually say that you overpaid yourself and you can actually take a loss on what you paid yourself. And there's so many different tax strategies that you can use when you are legally verifying and documenting this. And also remember, I said you also get to write these fees off that you are paying that $30 to $70 a month. So it's just so many different plays in this. It's probably about 6 different, I like to call them parlays, that are compounding when you set this structure up. And it's allowed me, like I said, to refinance vehicles that I wasn't able to refinance, even though I was showing hundreds of thousands of dollars in the same bank that I was refinancing with, and they wouldn't refinance me because they said I needed to show verifiable income. They wanted to see pay stubs for some reason. And I don't know if this is, once I feel like banks got a little tighter, in the last 6 to 8 months, they getting a little tighter. So, I know this is going to really come into play in the future.
Right. This is really going to come play in the future. Yeah, this is really going to help out. So listen, we just showed you how to liquidate this, right? We showed you how to liquidate the cards, get cash back, get your points, right? I told you guys, yes, you should definitely have a tax strategist involved. Absolutely. We'll also tell you, always talk to your tax strategist to make sure you guys are put in position because listen, payroll, guess what payroll is? Payroll is a tax write-off.
Absolutely.
I have a payroll, right, for my company. I write off my payroll for my employees because it's a tax write-off. The fees for processing payroll, tax write-off. Right?
Can I get some game?
Give them some game. You hop back on, Kev?
Yeah. Can I get
Give
him some
game, Kev? Give him some game, bro.
Can I get him some game?
Go ahead, bro.
All right.
Go.
Yo, so for those of you who were on the call earlier, somebody had asked, can these grants be applied for if I'm an S Corp? And I specifically said an S Corp isn't a business entity, it's a tax designation, right? So when you're running payroll and you're getting taxed as an S Corp, that's when you begin to receive those benefits, okay? So you can be taxed as an S Corp if you're an LLC or a corporation. So make sure that you're being taxed as an S corporation to receive those benefits of filing payroll. Okay, so look, one more thing before we jump into that. When you file as an S corp, you go through something called double taxation, right? So now you won't be taxed twice anymore. You usually get taxed twice on your business income and your personal income, right? When you file as an S corp and go through payroll, you no longer get taxed on your business income. You're just getting taxed once on your personal income. That's it. And you're saving money. So that's the benefit. So make sure that when you're doing this, you file as an S corp, and make sure that you go and get that payroll, because that payroll is very, very important. It can save you a crap ton of money on taxes, for sure. And you know what else that payroll can do for you too if you're a business? For example, Herman and Track, when we tried to buy a house as an entrepreneur, what do they require from us? 2 years of taxes as an entrepreneur. Now, when you have those pay stubs, what can you do? Show that you're being paid. And when you're the owner of the business, you can write yourself an offer letter, you can provide those pay stubs, and now they're not asking for 2 years of taxes anymore because you have that pay stub and you're writing your own offer letter.
Oh
Here
my
you
God,
go.
you giving them some game.
Here you go. Now you can go buy your own crib.
Too much, Kevin. Too much. That's high level conversation. It's
Oh
too
my
much.
God, you giving them too much, though.
My fault. My fault. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Let me.
Somebody just said in the chat, this is really important. It was like, make sure your business is set up properly. You guys know I've done free classes on this all the time. Business address, business phone number, your LLC is structured properly. Open up your business checking account. Everything needs to be set up properly. This is high level game we're giving you. We don't want people who just hopped on a webinar and just gonna go flim flam. No, everything has to be structured properly. LLC, EIN, operating agreement. Kevin gave you the operating agreement for free. Your business is structured properly, right? With the business address, business phone number. Now he gave you the registered agent play, gonna save you money there. We just showed you how to liquidate. Some people just need to liquidate their credit cards because they got a $30,000 credit card and they need to get the points real quick. Yo, let me just liquidate this card so I can get the points real quick. I don't even care about this payroll thing, right? I don't even care about all this stuff. Just let me liquidate the card real quick. I can get my 5,000, 10,000, my 100,000 points real quick, right? Let me get the 1 to 2% cash back. I need to go do this real estate play. I need to get this 20,000 off this Chase business credit card so I can go invest it in a real estate deal, right? But at the same time, now you have a play, right? Where you can get paid stuff for yourself. Listen, tonight was a lot. Yes, you can do this with personal credit cards, right?
Yep.
Right?
Personal or business.
Personal or business. But I'm saying this out loud because y'all don't listen. I prefer you do it on business credit cards because it doesn't report to your personal credit report. 99% of business credit cards don't do that, right? So I want you to do this on your business credit card, but I know you might have a personal credit card. You need to max out real quick so you can get the points. The moment the money drops in your account, pay back the credit card. So now you keep the points, right? Mm-hmm. Now you keep the cash back. So pay back the credit card, and that's going to help your credit limit go up too. All right? So you guys need to know how to play the game. So you're up. Kiera, she got it. She dropped the fire emoji. It clicked. You see how it clicked? You see how it clicked? Boom. It clicked for you now. She's like, oh my God, I get it. I get it. Yes, we're going to save this live for you. Yes, we're going to, they missed how to, listen, you're going to have to, we're going to replay it for you. You're going to get the recordings on how we use ADP, right? ADP to liquidate your credit cards. Now, so for you to get access to ADP so you can liquidate your credit cards, you're going to text the word Haitian CEO to 301-753-3349. It's okay if you didn't get a text. Don't worry about it. We're going to get everybody name, number, and email anyway. And we're going to text you to make sure that you guys are in position. So here's what happened tonight so far, right? So my two guests, they already killed it. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to add. Are we liquidating the full amount of the credit card? So that's a great question, Doreen asked. So Trap.
Yep.
Can I pay myself $20,000 in a week?
Absolutely. You can pick up whatever you want to pay yourself, with whatever you need to qualify for. Let's say you need to show that you make $20,000 a week to qualify for something. Now you know how you're able to show it. But in most cases, you know, to get up to 250 to 300,000, you know, if you show anywhere from 7,000 to 9,000 a month, that can get you approved. So I guess it just depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to, you know, leverage it to buy a business or do some merger and acquisitions or something, and you got to show that you got 60,000 coming in a month, then yes, you would liquidate a couple credit cards for a couple months at, you know, you got 3 cards at 20,000 a piece. You liquidate those for 3 months, and now you are able to show that, hey, I have that type of income. So it just depends on what you're trying to qualify for.
This is crazy. This is nuts, guys. This is nuts. You just put the credit card on file with ADP and they're gonna walk you through the process. Bro, tell them one more time, when they text the number, what's gonna happen? They're gonna talk to Whitley, you said?
Yep. So when you text the number, you're gonna get 3 links, right? You're gonna get one link to the ebook, you're gonna get a link to sign up for ADP, and you're gonna get a link on, once you get with ADP, how to liquidate the credit card with ADP. Within 24 to 48 hours, you're going to get a phone call from Whitley Pope, right? And once you talk to her, make sure you tell her you were referred by Haitian CEO, right? So that she can waive the setup fee. That's how she's going to waive your setup fee.
So listen, this is nuts, right? So we giving all this. You see how much stuff we gave away for free today? I think the most y'all paid today was $10 for Kevin Bundle, and that's it. Y'all saved a ton of money. We showed y'all how to get funding. We showed y'all how to liquidate the credit cards using payroll. We showed you how to use the payroll to get more funding if you wanted to. This is nuts. Kevin showed you how to set up the business properly, right? Set up the business properly as an S corp, because we got to save you on taxes, right? We got to save you on taxes. And then I dropped in the chat my tax professional, because we want you to talk to a tax professional, my guy named Steve. Drop it in the chat one more time. There he is, Steve Goldfarm. There's my tax professional. Definitely hit him up. So we gave you a lot tonight. Yes, Mr. Stewart, I'm going to continue to educate. And I want you guys to please be put in position. You guys want the funding link? You guys want the funding link? I got you right here. I just dropped the funding link in the chat. And don't worry about it, guys. If you miss a lot of this call, it's going to be recorded. We're going to email it to you. Trap has everybody's phone number. He's going to text you the information. All right. Some people are like, do you need to cancel ADP when you're done? No, you don't need to cancel it. Keep it, right? You only get charged for it once you use it. You're going to have to run if you run payroll, they're going to charge you $30 or whatever. But you can write that off at the end of the year. But whenever you get new business credit cards, you have a play to liquidate it yourself. Because before, this was happening to people. They were paying themselves through QuickBooks or through Stripe or through PayPal. And guess what was happening? Your card was getting shut down. Your merchant account was getting shut down. Now you have a safe way to pay yourself and liquidate your credit cards. And quite frankly, guys, this is a play, right? But this is a great way for my people who have small businesses. This is a great way to pay your employees. This is what I use the strategy for. I have more than 10 employees here in the States, right? I use this strategy to pay my employees, take the cash I was going to use anyway to pay them, and pay back the credit card, right? So now I'm in position, all right? Because I'm getting the points and I'm getting the cash back. Unfortunately, this is the only bad news I'm going to tell y'all today. This is the only bad news I'm going to tell y'all today. You can't use Amex on this on ADP, right? Only Visa and MasterCard, right?
I believe you are right. Yes.
Yeah. Amex is the only one, right? Amex is the only one. So listen, guys, we dropped all the links for you. We're gonna give you guys the recording. You know, I gotta talk about the blueprint real quick before we hang up the call. So boom, let's talk about the blueprint, right? Because everybody in the chat, they're talking about the blueprint. The Blueprint Summit in Philadelphia. Listen, this was the free webinar. Next Saturday in Philadelphia. $1 million worth of game, Wallow and Gilly. Why do I have Wallow and Gilly, Pinky Hole, and Derek Hayes? This is why. Because I need to put millionaires in front of you so you can see that it is possible. That's why they're here. Wallow and Gilly, you saw what Wallow did in 6 years since he's been out of prison, right? You've seen what he did with his business partner, his cousin, his friend Gilly. Pinky Cole, you guys watched her interview on EYL and how she is now running a $100 million business. That's just one of her businesses. Her amazing partner, right? Amazing partner, Derek Hayes, the love of her life, who started his own company too, Dave Cheesesteak. They're coming to the summit also. I need you guys to see and talk to millionaires. I'm going to interview both of them. I didn't update the website yet, but Al Harrington and Larry Hughes, former NBA superstars, they started a cannabis company, right? Because people are trying to get into cannabis. I just showed you how to liquidate your credit card because you're not going to get funded for weed. I just showed you how to liquidate your credit card so you can start up your weed company, right? My man Hiram, AI is changing the world. I have to show you how AI, right, is going to affect business funding. He's going to talk about that. My brother's going to talk to you. You thought my brother gave all sauce tonight? You tripping. He gave you nothing. We have to talk about trust, right, and how to protect your assets. Hive is going to talk about trust. We have to talk about real estate, how to buy and sell real estate. I am going to overload you guys next Saturday. All right? Steve and Gordon, they're going to talk about cryptocurrency, FTX, Coinbase. When I mean I was in rooms with them, I was sitting down with them last year. There's like, yeah, FTX is trash, is going down. I'm like, nah, bro. Tom Brady signed up for it. Steve Curry's in it. He's like, no, bro. Steph Curry's in it. He's like, no, bro, it's trash. It's going to collapse. I was like, what? These guys are going to teach you the real strategies with crypto. And I invest in crypto with them and I've never lost. We have to talk to you about stocks. Because listen, guys, if I'm going to give you business funding, if I'm going to give you capital, but I don't show you how to use the money, I'm not a good friend to you. I have to show you how to fish. So my guy, Kevin Frink, stock options, he's going to show you about stocks, right? Andre Green is going to show you about insurance and infinite banking. Did you know you can use business funding to get life insurance, to fund your life insurance policy? Y'all not ready. You know I got to get the lawyer on stage because I saw in the chat, everybody's like, what about taxes? What about this? What about that? You didn't think I was going to bring a lawyer to show you how to get government contracts also? The summit. Hold on, I'm going to get to the date. Listen, success has receipts, right? Success has receipts, right? I have to show you, hold on. I have to show you my mentees who have become millionaires using these strategies. I think everybody on this panel is under 30 years old, under 35 years old. They did it, right? So I'm going to have a special panel and I'm going to talk to them and they're going to discuss with you how they did it so you guys are motivated. VIP is sold out. I'm sorry. I'm trying to add seats, but please do not come because you don't have VIP tickets. The VIP tickets is for the night before where we're going to do a meet and greet. We're going to record an episode of the Execute podcast with Wallow and Gilly and Al Harrington and Larry Hughes. What we're trying to do though, for people who missed the VIP access, if you bought a general admission ticket already, we're working on this. Don't hold me to it. We'll be sending an email to anybody who got a general admission ticket to upgrade to VIP, right? Now, if you use the discount code SUMMIT, right, you're going to get $100 off. So it's not $297, it's $197, and it is live in Philly. Please do not let this opportunity pass you by, guys. We're going to be live in Philly. It's going to be epic. I'm going to drop the link right now to the Blueprint Summit in the chat right now. This is the link. I want you guys in Philly next Saturday, March 25th, right? March 25th. This is an in-person conference. Some of you are like, I'm already going. You're going to use the word summit, right? It's in Philadelphia, right? Right, here's the website right here. It's in Philadelphia. Here are the speakers. It's going to be epic. The schedule, listen, here's the schedule. It's in 12 days. March 25th. Mr. Brown got his tickets. Y'all got y'all tickets. I just dropped it in the link. I just dropped it in the joint. This is not virtual. You have to be in the room. You have to be in the room, right? You have to be in the room. Kevin gave you this for free. Mr. Jared Tone just purchased a ticket. We appreciate you, right? This starts at 8 o'clock next. Listen, this is a VIP schedule because everybody's in my DM. Here's the schedule. VIP starts at 5:30. Get there early, right? You're gonna do a meet and greet. I'm gonna give you that sauce in your ear. Come and ask me any questions you want, right? Then we're gonna do a live podcast with Wallow and Gilly and with the NBA players, right? The next day we start at 8 o'clock sharp. This is the schedule. We're talking about corporate credit. We're talking about the funding your LLC because this is the blueprint, right? This is the blueprint to setting up your situation. That's why I call it the Blueprint Summit. All right. So I'm setting up the foundation, the walls, the HVAC. You understand? So we got to put you in position, and then we got to put the security system on your crib. So that's why I got to show you about the trust. All right. We're going to show you the legal documents and how we got to get the lawyer involved. You see, he's coming at 10:20. We got the infinite banking. We got the real estate, right? Then we're gonna have lunch, right? Where we're gonna be networking and talking. So if you miss VIP night, right, we're gonna have time to network. Then I'm gonna bring my panel on. We got to talk to my mentees who became millionaires using this process, right? We're gonna talk about crypto. We're gonna talk about stocks. And then we're going to end with Brielle, who's going to talk to you guys on how to set up your trust and put you guys in position. And then finally, we're going to have another Execute podcast with Pinky and her husband. And then the event concludes. It's going to be a long, long Saturday. I'm dropping the link in the chat again. Use the discount code SUMMIT so you can get $100 off. All right, $100 off. All right. So we want to put you guys in position, right? So the Blueprint Summit is in 12 days. In 12 days, I've been talking about it forever. It's live in person in Philadelphia. Here's the address. Yes, it's near the airport. It's like 30 minutes from the airport. It's really close. The hotels are in Center City, Philadelphia. Here's the zip code, guys, 19120, so you can find the closest one to you. The closest one to you. Here's the link. I want to see you guys in Philadelphia. I want to see you guys in Philadelphia. People are like, Herman, I need to change my life, right? It's going to cost you $197 to get the blueprint to start on your way. All right. Somebody keep asking me for the funding link. So here's the funding link right there. All right. Because we want to put you guys in position. So today, we're going to wrap up the call. Today, Kevin gave you sauce, right? Today, Jeremy showed you how to liquidate your credit cards, right? Today, I'm showing you what's going to happen at the Blueprint Summit, right? A question in the chat. What category should I put my LLC in that won't be considered high risk? I'm going to drop in the chat right now. Let me see if I can do it.
Business consulting.
Business consulting. Thank you, Kevin. Business consulting. All right. Business consulting. That's how you're going to not get in trouble, right? They're going to limit your cards. All right. So listen, Kev, what is your Instagram so they can follow you right now? How they can get in touch with you, bro?
I'm dropping it in the link as we speak. I'm dropping it in the link along with the grant list, with the 22 plus legal documents, where to find grant writers, all in the chat. It's Kevin J. Dolce, DOLCE on Instagram. Follow me. You can also follow my business page. Guys, there's so much information. I saw you guys asking about IRS Form 8832, IRS Form 2553. How do I switch from a single member LLC to a multi-member LLC? How do I switch over to S Corp? Follow me in my page. I explain everything step by step. I even go to the 8832 form for you and show you how to submit it, and you just fax it over to the IRS and get that submitted for free. Guys, I got so much game. Listen, I can't wait to meet y'all next week. It's gonna be crazy. I already got my outfit laid out on the bed with my shoes just ready for you guys. Like, yeah, I'm excited. Listen, it's gonna be really great. It's gonna be great.
I'm in next week. So listen, guys, you're gonna get a couple of things from up in the follow-up email. We have everybody's email. We're going to send you the recording of this. We're going to send you the documents. We're going to follow up with everybody. Trap is going to make sure everybody gets the sauce and the link to ensure that you guys are able to run this liquidation play. So we got you and we're going to take care of you. Listen, any parting words, Jeremy, Trap, any parting words for my people, my executors who are on the call tonight?
Hey, man, I just want to say I appreciate everybody for being on here. It's calls like this that started changing my life. Being on here on a Sunday night when most people are watching sports, hanging around, doing stuff, whatever, y'all on here getting this information, and just continue tapping in with these type of people. You already know. You stay close to Herman and Kevin, you already know you're going to the top. It ain't no fluff with this stuff. Herman's one of these people who, man, I grew up watching, inspiring me, right? I never thought I'd be on a call with this dude. Never thought I'd be in the same room with this guy. I just started investing in myself, paying to get in rooms, paying to get in mentorships, applying myself. And before I would ask for something, I always try to bring people stuff, right? So one takeaway that I want y'all to take away from this is like, you know, before you come to people with a need, like come with your seed, right? And Herman will tell you, like, anytime I come around Herman, I'm not just like, hey, Herman, how do you run this play? How do you do this? I'm like, hey, I think I got something, not that I'm the smartest, but I think I might got something that you could utilize or you could take advantage of. Because if I'm taking advantage of this with my small audience, I know with a big audience and reach that you got, you can definitely maximize this. So every time I run into Herman, I just be like, hey, I got something. Hey, I got something. Hey, I got a connection. You need to plug in with this person. And then we just started, you know, building just like that. So, you know, build relationships, come with value. You know, and You know, you got to meet value with value, because if you don't meet value with value, you devalue value. And I got that from my man Wallow.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Listen, guys, this is Haitian CEO. We do the credit repair, we do the funding, we do the VIP days where you spend the day with me and I'll show you how to execute in Philadelphia. It's going to be epic next Saturday, $200 in Philly. You don't want to miss it. I've dropped the link in the chat. We want you guys to execute with this information. We gave you our time today. Kevin dropped the link. That's absolutely bananas. I'm dropping the link for the Blueprint Summit in Philadelphia. We're going to take you from foundation to the roof, and then we're going to show you how to protect your assets to put you in position. The summit, somebody said, Kenya's like, yo, the summit is going to be way better than this. Yes, the summit is going to be way, way better than this. I look forward to seeing y'all track. Jeremy, I appreciate you. Kevin, thank you for staying and dropping the heat. I appreciate you guys. To the 1,000 executors that was on this call today, we appreciate you. We thank you for giving us your time. Drop some flowers in the chat. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys so much. You be blessed. We will talk to you real soon. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.
Oh.
Let's go.
I'm not sure I understand.